It's fine. Sure. Camera shake. Gamma.
I have sent you a invite, Nicholas, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna pop that up to like 80. I have a feeling this is gonna be a dark game.
Not really. Oh. The training wasn't. I don't know about that thing.
This is James Pierce, Director of the ERA, broadcasting from Gateway Cygnus. If you can hear this, if anyone can hear this, you are not alone. They came from nowhere. We called it the invasion, but it was annihilation. This is where the fight begins.
Do you wish to do the training, Nicholas, or do you wish to jump in and write with us?
We are the fighters, and with your help, we will reclaim.
It can take like 10-15 minutes.
Alright. Cutscenes.
I haven't even watched the cutscenes, to be honest.
I don't think I have an Avalanche Apex account.
It really doesn't take long to make, neither did I.
Well then, hold on a second.
None of us
We're gonna do
did.
this. Display name. Okay, something's weird there. I don't know why. I have to fix that.
George, it's more like there's room for two, between 2 to 4 areas.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
The top left could be 2 smaller areas, and then the right could be 2 different areas also. Technically,
wrong.
maybe. And there could also be another map. Because also remember, it says Tundra campaign.
Sparking.
Oh, so this might be one area,
Yep.
and then an added portion, and
See,
then
Helldivers had Nick, what was it? 3 factions?
Helldivers had like 3 factions, and
looks like
it
a
had
fucking
a
island, by the way,
ton
guys.
of different
What's up, George?
biomes.
this also looks like a fucking island.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is like this is gonna be probably one area plus added area that they're gonna add to it, and then there's going to be a couple more.
Totally
Yeah, there's gonna be a Tundra
crackling.
campaign. They'll probably have like 2 or 3 other campaigns. And then they'll have all sorts of bullshit.
Sure. Create. Okay, there was some private info on the screen that it could not have.
And you're not important enough for people to steal your identity.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Let's do this.
I'm still hungry, but I want snacks, and I have snacks.
Let's deactivate it.
Yeah, but how about that? Don't you dare tell me you don't have snacks.
Actually, I don't have that much snacks anymore.
It's weird. I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Rosie, Amir. Ortega. Jack. Ooh.
Again.
Jurgen. It's extremely hard to detect when crouched and stationary after a short duration. Satchel charge. Deploys a sticky explosive that is triggered when shot. Really? Deploys a vial of pheromones, ripping himself in the buzz on the second roll for a short period of time. Okay, cool.
Strength is nothing without results.
So Nick, are you doing the tutorial or are you just gonna hop in our game?
Nothing without patience.
I mean, I'm gonna do the tutorial a little bit just to be on the safe side here.
Okay.
So you're gonna quit out mid-tutorial?
I mean, probably. Once I at least
Sure.
figure out how to do things.
Good
This is
morning.
very linear.
Getting some exercise in before
Yeah,
the big
it's
mission,
a
huh?
very,
I'll fire up the training room for you.
Yeah.
very simple.
Okay, let's get you warmed up.
Super bouncy. Okay, hang on a second. I think I actually know what the issue is.
Another thing also is that it's very quick paced.
I think I
Hmm?
understand what might be
Game.
the problem here. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna transform it. Nope, that did not fix it. That's not good. That is like super not good.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
What?
Um,
Seems to just be doing the same thing, which is crackle and popping. Why?
Alright. So, this meme is, if Fallout 76 really is a world where every character is a real person, and there's no NPCs, I'm making it my civic duty to be like this low-key tavern barkeep. And then once I've established enough of a rapport, I'm going to nuke all of West Virginia, and it will be in character. Someone help. Where's the screenshot of some post somewhere about the MMO player who bar kept for a long ass time, then fucked absolutely everyone over?
We're good.
I am
We'll find out.
very
Nope.
hold on.
scared for this
Still here.
man.
God, I spent countless hours as a teen playing on a heavily modded and roleplay enforced Ultima Online server. I played Cedric Sartone, simple farmer turned tavern owner who eventually turned into the best place in town. It was popping every night. I was buddies with every adventurer,
Okay,
soldier,
yeah,
mage,
slides.
druid, and ranger that played the game. After they went out and grinded their skills and did their quests, I was waiting for them with a warm fire and plenty of ale. I'd buy their ingredients and make awesome food and booze, max level cooking, and was privy to all the gossip. Little did they know I had a side hobby.
Wonderful.
I was brewing massive amounts of the most
Weapons
game-breaking
at the
toxic
ready.
poison
Let's
possible.
make sure they're up to scratch.
For over a year, I roleplayed with these people as a simple barman, pretended to be their friend and confidant. And then during a harvest festival where every player on our server was in attendance, and I was paid to provide the food and drink, I poisoned every last morsel of food, every drop of drink, and after the reagent delivered his speech and all of these fools raised their goblets for the toast and took that deadly sip, I stepped onto the stage and revealed what had happened. They were all going to die, and die they did. Now this was a permanent death server, hardcore RPers, mind you.
Great.
And some had been playing those characters for 8 years, and there they all were,
Now let's go
collapsed
through
and
your
dying.
equipment.
Soon they were all
Keep you
unconscious,
alive
as
down
you
there,
could
so
only
let's make
die
sure
if
it's
you were
functional.
unconscious 3 times in one day, or if a certain psychotic
Throwing
bartender
grenade!
came and cut off your head, which I did to every player in our group of 38.
Healing myself.
They were
Oh my
all
God,
there,
wow.
and unfortunately so was I. Revenge against what, you ask? So the server had a pretty strict policy regarding PvP and PK.
Supplies, please.
Essentially, the GMs had to determine if there was in-character justification for any instance of disputed player killing. Obviously, my
Okay.
situation prompted a call for an investigation. I understood those rules from the start, though, and I kept a written log in the game where I detailed my character's building hatred of every single other player character in the world. He would keep track of he would keep track of every little thing from petty slights to unpaid tabs, but more importantly, I adopted the little mannerisms that people roleplay to develop their characters into the madness of life. So Elias was always whistling while I recorded how infuriating Cedric found it in his journal, and soon he had multiple journals packed full of 1,000 readers
Jesus, what the
unstable
hell?
maniac could use to justifiably RA server rule murder anyone. The agent, who is also the server admin, had some ornate cloak with a custom texture. So I wrote like 3 pages about how pompous it was, and extrapolated what kind of insufferable prick he must have been for wearing it. I would just write 1 or 2 things down every day for over a year, so I had many books full for the GMs to locate in the tavern basement and read through. The result was that they found my massacre to be in good form and in character, so the server was not rolled back, and instead they decided to reset and implement a new landmass they had been working on. Some people were really pissed off, mostly a handful of the veteran players who had been top dog for several years in their little gladiator arena. I only did any of it because my first character was murdered by some overzealous asshole who just used his character to project his inferiority complex. He killed me on my second day on the server because I wandered into the funeral of his friend. It was taking place in the middle of town and there was a crowd. Of course I was curious. And because I was not invited and he was a known prick, it was found justifiable for his character to kill mine because of the emotional turmoil, blah blah. So yeah, I said fuck that and rolled a new character who is ostensibly eager to please and non-threateningly. I won.
Masking sent.
Perfect.
That man. I respect every ounce
Psychopath.
of what he did.
But
Man
great.
is insane.
Time for the final
I'm surprised you
exam.
haven't seen
Show
this
me what
before,
you
Nick.
learned.
I wish I could be that evil.
We have to call sickbay, alright?
I'm
I
really
can't
surprised
even-
you haven't seen it before.
I can't even be that evil.
Oh, Jesus.
How you liking it, Nikki?
Okay.
Oh my god!
What?
The Dungeons and Dragons movie should kill off a character only to have the party meet a new character played by the same actor
Okay.
in the next
Well, that
scene.
helped.
That would be the best thing ever. Jesus Christmas, I would fucking cry. I would lose my
Alright.
mind.
A little
You know what'd
weird,
be even
but not bad.
funnier? It'd be even funnier if they gender bend it
Oh,
too.
fuck, there's more.
Hello, kids. Violence is
Nope,
not the
wrong
answer,
button.
it's the solution. Time to commit felony.
Placing central charge.
Kermit sipping his tea.
Searching over here.
Oh god.
My iPhone is on some shit tonight.
Wow, they have no idea.
The fact
up, Nick?
that that you found. Can you just send
What?
me that whole rant by any chance?
Oh, the fucking first thing?
Yes, because I want to post that and just make everyone know that this man is a god.
Yes.
Yeah, shooting raptors in the face at close range
Oh
with
yeah,
a
no,
sniper
their heads
rifle,
fucking blow
not
up.
not easy.
Oh,
No, it's not easy.
no.
Those fuckers don't move. No, it's not moving. They suck.
Not a fan. I think a pistol actually works a lot better.
Agreed.
Why are you giving me more things to fight?
Taking a moment to heal up.
Yeah, they just keep going for a good minute, you know. Just you show you that.
Man, they don't really stop, huh? Okay.
No, and supposedly
That
that's
helps.
that's a light version of what the game is. What just happened to Randy's
Alright, good.
body?
Yo!
Watch the EXU at work. See you planet side. Until then, have a good one.
I'll show you that tomorrow. Holy shit. It's like a karate thing. So it's a girl with like the full karate gear, like the gloves and the helmet and everything. And the instructor is talking to her and doing like, oh, like fight like this is how you do it and whatnot. And one of the guys that's obviously been there is supposed to be her opponent. So he's like, oh, like like you guys will spar and whatnot. And the instructor's like, I don't think you're gonna like how this ends. They bow. Dude grabs her by the head and fucking uppercuts her.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
And the caption is, my man said equal rights mean equal fights.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
I respect it.
Is it the
Respect it so
game,
much.
maybe? Maybe it's just the game.
What's up, Nick?
I was like, maybe the game is what's making, like, everything, like, crackle and whatnot, which is a high possibility.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot going on, homeboy.
It is a preview, after all.
I'm gonna punch him with my fucking gun fist. Reading is just staring at a dead piece of wood for hours and hallucinating.
I agree.
Yeah. It's probably not a good idea then. Be lower down like 3. No. I'm trying everything.
New favorite joke. A Roman walks into a bar, holds up 2 fingers and says, 5 beers, please.
Wait, what?
A Roman walks into a bar and
Maybe
holds
it's
up
not worth it
2
then.
fingers and says,